What if we had the vertical, what if we're, I can't talk. What if we're reflecting across the y-axis? All right, so we're going to reflect across the y-axis. We've got our same 3 points. 3, 7. That was A. B is 5, 5. And C is 0, 2. Okay, if I'm going to reflect across the y-axis, got to go over there and go, let's see, this is 5 this way, so I've got to go 5 that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this one doesn't move at all, right, because it's on there? All right, I connect those up. There we go. Now it's reflected across the y-axis. So that's what I have to do. So here's C. It's also C prime is the same point. That's B prime and A prime. Okay. So this became, let's see, somebody tell me what A prime is. Am I still lagging? Can you guys hear me okay? Hello, can you guys hear me? Am I lagging? Hello? Oh, thank you. All right, goody, goody. What are the coordinates for A prime? Okay, Melanie, you're right. Esmeralda, you're right. Melanie, you're right. It goes over the opposite direction, right? So the x switched to -3. B prime, instead of going to +5, 5, went to -5, 5, just like Esmeralda wrote. 0, 2, of course, stayed right here. And it makes sense, right? Because if I'm changing 0 to -0, does that change anything? No, it doesn't. All right. So what's our rule? Yeah, Melanie wrote it in words. She wrote x becomes negative and y stays the same. So inside here, you write, let's see, Noemi, you're right. Let's see if anybody else, before I write it up here, let's see if anybody else wants to put it in the chat. But Noemi, you're right. So are you, Melanie. But that's not how we would write it here. We would write it in point form with x and y. Leon, that's right. That's right. The y, and we don't even need to bother with putting the plus next to the y. You can, but it's not necessary. Yeah, that is the rule for reflection. Across the y-axis. yAxis, there we go. So notice, I always thought that was interesting. So reflection across the y-axis, the x changes. Reflection across the x-axis, the y changes. It always works like that.